guys, so today I'm doing one of my most highly requested videos, and that is how I do my brows. Right now I have absolutely nothing on my eyebrows because I'm going to be showing you how to do that towards when I'm done with this introduction. But I hope you guys enjoy this because a lot of people been always asking me, and especially in school and stuff, how I do my brows, and it's actually quite simple. I actually have to get them done, believe it or not. I usually just get them threaded. If I feel like they're growing too much, I would just tweeze it by myself a little bit, but I would still go to the person that threads my eyebrows. But usually I do them myself. Besides threading them, I fill them in myself. These are my natural brows. They're naturally this dark. I don't really make it darker or thicker. I just trace out my natural brows, and yeah, that's it. I honestly don't think my eyebrows are too bad, I guess. This is how it is. I don't think they're too bad. Okay. So keep watching, and I'm going to show you how I do my brows. Like I said, it isn't anything super spectacular. It's pretty simple, so maybe it'll help you out, and I'll show you some cheaper alternatives to the brow pencil I will be using, so maybe it can help you out. Alright, so keep watching. Okay, so this is my brow. I'm just going to start off with this one because I was trying to do the other eyebrow, but for some reason the camera was just not working for the other eyebrow, so I'm just going to do this eyebrow. So this is my natural brow, has nothing on it. First I'm going to just use the spoolie that comes at the end of my eyebrow pencil. This is from Anastasia Beverly. I will just leave the description and products and everything in the description box. So it's just a regular pencil like this, and at the end it comes with a little spoolie. So I'm going to use that spoolie to brush my hairs up and then to the side. I'm sorry if my camera isn't that clear. Just wait for Christmas, guys, alright? Just wait for Christmas. So I'm just brushing them up. And then I just sweep them to the side. And for some reason it doesn't, just simply brushing them makes it look a lot smoother and fuller. It just tames the brows. So I just do that a couple of times, and I just make sure that it's nice and smooth and how I want it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other eyebrow. So I'm just going to brush it up and then swoop it to the side. So yeah, it's not that bad. So that's the first step. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, or if you want, I don't know. Usually at the end, when I finish doing my eyebrows, I will use a nice white color to highlight under my brow. And actually highlighting really lifts up the brow, and it makes it look very more precise and just nicer. So, at the end I'll do that. If you want, you can just do it now. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to do it. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to start filling my brows with the product. Now, this is the other end of that brow brush. And what I do is I start lining the bottom. As you can see, I have bald spots, so that's why I fill in my brows, because I don't like to have those missing kind of sparse spots. It's just when you're basically missing hair where it should be, but it's not there, and I don't know why my brows won't grow hair there. But So yeah, I'm just gonna start making a nice precise line so I can have that really nice defined brow. So I will start doing. Alright, so you see how I just did that line right there? That's where my eyebrow should start and should have hair at. And then anything that's inside this little box, I fill in. So that's really, it's like almost like coloring. You want to stay within the line and just fill in anything else. So that's exactly where my line should start. And then for the same thing, the other side, I'm going to do that nice line under and fill in anything that's inside. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling up. Or filling, whatever. I think if I had to choose between, you know, a makeup, I think I would pick brows because it's just so important to me. You want to try to leave the beginning of your brows as light as possible, but I personally like to fill it in. You don't have to. And what I mean by that is usually the front of your brow should always be lighter than everything else, but once I start smoothing that out with the spoolie, it will get light. So that's why I just fill it in anyways, to make it just look really nice and smooth. And then I'm going to start lining the top of my eyebrows. So as you can see right now, I'm just forming a nice straight, well, however your eyebrow is naturally shaped, you want to kind of follow that shape. You don't want to make it bigger. You're literally drawing right, not on the hairs, but like right there. Just following that nice natural shape of what your brows already have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not making it thicker or anything. I'm just following the natural shape of my brows. And I'm doing this because I want to form that nice smooth line. My eyebrows were naturally, were naturally thick, but what happened was that I went to a different person, like an idiot, and she made them so thin. So that's why my eyebrows are trying to survive and get back to its natural shape. And I'm just helping it. So once you're done filling in any of the kind of bald spots, you want to go ahead with your spoolie and start smoothing this out, because as you can see, it looks super like exaggerated. It looks, you know, pretty dark, but once you start smoothing it out, it will fall together. And once you see my other eyebrow done, you will see that it really does fall together, and that's how I get my perfect, you know, well, to me it's my perfect brows, because I love the way I do it, and I will continue doing it this way until, I don't know, I get bored. Okay, so that looks alright. So now I'm going to use the spoolie, and I'm going to go ahead and start smoothing everything out. And just like in the beginning how I brushed everything up, that's exactly what I'm doing again. I don't want to smooth out that line, because that line is what is making the nice kind of sharp line. So I don't want to kind of fade that away, but everything else can be faded. Okay, now that to me looks a lot better. I don't know, I like it. I love having really thick dark brows, and that's how my natural brows are. And if you feel like it's too dark, like I said, you can always have an eyebrow pencil that's lighter than, just at least like 1 or 2 shades lighter, not too much, because I know people that really do not like dark brows, but their hair is dark. but me personally, I like it. I mean, my hair is kind of like this weird chestnut blonde, but my natural hair is the same color as my eyebrows, so, and I like it. It looks really good, especially in my pictures. I appreciate my brows, so I wouldn't change the color. Well, at least right now, because I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and then I'm going to do the same exact steps and everything, but I'm just going to fast forward this part. Okay, so lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and put some brow gel to hold all the hairs down and stay in place, so you know things won't be like, moving around and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this other brow pencil called Revlon Brow Fantasy, and this is also another dupe for kind of the Anastasia one, because this one is actually the color dark brown, and it's literally it applies so smoothly and so amazing, and it just goes on just as well as the other brow pencil that I use. So and what's great about this is that, I mean, it doesn't come with a spoolie at the end, but it's still good because it comes with the gel, which is like the best part. So I'm going to use that gel from the other brow pencil. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it out. So this is basically how I do my brows. Don't mind the little hairs I have on there because they're growing out, but like I said, I'd rather go and thread it just to feel like, I don't know, it makes it cleaner rather than just tweezing it myself. So yeah, this is how I do my brows, the famous Amber brows. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will leave all the products and everything I use in the bottom. Also, I already kind of went ahead a little bit and highlighted, but instead of using the white shade, I used more of a gold shimmer shade under. And you could just apply that with your finger or with a regular kind of little flat brush. But if you want, you should go ahead and lastly apply that so it can really stand out more. So yeah, I personally like how I do my brows. Yeah, I'm really happy with them so far. I mean, maybe later on I'll get bored and change it up a little bit, but for now, this is how